Your Honor, at this time we do enter a plea of not guilty of the indictment more than 24 hours due to reading and inspection service. We ask for a reasonable bond in this matter for our office to be assigned, and then I ask to be heard again after this state.
Okay, thank you very much. Ms. Almora, on behalf of the state of Ohio. Good morning, sir.
I have a victim impact statement from the family arrived by my department to convey it to the court.
Thank you, sir.
Judge, this incident has caused great suffering to me and my family. I am dealing with not just the physical wounds to my head, neck, and hand, but also the emotional trauma of this attack. The words of the suspect shouting, quote, "I will kill you," unquote, while stabbing me are embedded in my memory. This suspect had every intent to kill me and is a danger to society. This bond should be increased and not lowered. Thank you for your consideration, Sergeant Mike Debeljak, Warren Police Department.
All right, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. Ms. Almora?
Your Honor, the state is requesting a $750,000 bond. That is also the request of the Orange Village Police Department with no 10%. We do believe that the defendant is a flight risk inherently due to the charges, the seriousness of the charges. The defendant has a bit of a violent history. As you're aware, in this case, he did stab the victim multiple times. The victim had very serious injuries due to this incident. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Summers?
Thank you, Your Honor. We again ask for a reasonable bond in this matter. I believe the bond commissioner's recommendation is $500,000. We ask that the court apply the Ohio Supreme Court decision of Debeljak in considering the purposes of bond, which do consider flight risk as far as purposes of public safety for GPS monitoring and CSR. However, his financial status, financial ability to pay should also be in consideration. In Debeljak in particular, they reduced a bond in a murder from $1.5 million to $500,000, so it does seem a $500,000 bond is appropriate. Furthermore, just the nature of the charges alone does not inherently make him a flight risk, so we ask that the court take all of that into consideration and grant a reasonable bond.
Your Honor, may the state respond?
Yes, of course.
Your Honor, an attempted aggravated murder absolutely is a serious charge. It's one of the most serious, and it does make the defendant, who's facing potential hard time in prison, if he is convicted of this crime, it does make, there's absolutely a flight risk involved here, and that's what goes to the parents, and that's what goes to the Debeljak case as well. In that case, we're aware the monetary amounts ordered at bail is to secure a parent, and we do believe he's absolutely a flight risk, so we do believe that's relevant.
All right,
we ask for that high bond.
All right, thank you, counsel. And the last word, Ms. Summers?
Hold on, Mr. Howard. It's my recommendation you don't say anything at this time. Everything's on the record, and we want to make sure that we're not putting anything else on the record until we can have you talk to counsel.
I'm innocent. How do you know that?
No, Mr. Howard, do not say anything at this time. We've entered a not guilty plea. Please listen to my advice. Your Honor, just to briefly respond again, as the state pointed out, Debeljak was the decision, and again, they did a $500,000 bond for a murder in that case. We ask that the court follow the Ohio Supreme Court's example.
All right, thank you very much. All right, so the bond commissioner had recommended the setting of a $500,000 cash surety or property bond. In light of Debeljak and given the level of the offense and the seriousness of the charges as indicating a flight risk, I'm going to adopt the prosecutor's recommendation increasing the bond to $750,000 cash surety or property. There's to be no contact with the victim, court supervised release if the defendant does post, and it's going to be GPS monitoring if that happens. And the judge on the matter is Judge William Vaudry. The pretrial is set for the 14th of this month at 9 o'clock. Public defender assigned to the matter. Ms. Summers, anything further?
Yes, Judge, you ordered GPS. Is it standard?
Standard, yes, standard, yes, standard, thank you.
Nothing further, thank you.
All right, thank you so much.
Another jail, 9 South, you need 669157, Dominique Hullum. Pending case on the docket of Judge